verse was fire. That verse was fire.
Yo, I said like hip hop in Nigeria is different, man. It's a different beast.
That verse was fire.
That is Who's Really Rapping by Black Bones and AQ.
AQ.
Yeah. The lyrical, like his verse is on one you have to listen to it like a few times. And that's the reason why I kind of like know the bars that are coming because I've listened to it multiple times. But Black Bones has shown on this song why he's not just a rapper but an artist because he did the chorus. The chorus is catchy and then he does a rap verse that's like really sweet. Like the first time you hear it, you're like, oh shit, like it sounds really, really cool. And there's punchlines in there and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's a good day for hip hop in Nigeria, man. I don't know if I follow do you follow the Modu?
I'm not following anything.
Bro!
I'm not following anything. I'm gonna lie. I've been stuck busy, bro. I've been working.
Fair. So to give you general context, because I did screenshot stuff just in case this guy tweet and delete, you know?
Yeah.
But basically, this song dropped.
Yeah.
And
this Black Bone song.
Yeah.
Okay.
It dropped, and then he then put he quoted his lyrics like I'm taking over. What was the thing he quoted? Taking over the game. Undertaker, whatever that quote that line was, I gotta find it so I can see it properly. Because I took screenshots to make sure that in case this guy's tweet and delete, because rappers be tweeting and deleting, you know. His line was being hot since I stepped in the game, everlasting taker. The Modu Black quoted the tweet and then said, "You're not taking anything, nigga. You're owning your label. Nobody books you for shows anymore. Me replying you is what you need for your career. And I will give you because you have mouths to feed." Bro, yeah. And you know the movie like all in caps. and then Black Bones responded, "Enter studio and get the fuck out of my mentions. This no be Twitter warfare. Stop calling the whole industry crying about me. Don't be so Kendrick Lamar they do. Hip hop legacy." He quoted him in caps too.
In caps too.
But the one who tweeted, "If rap hard for me, your last hit, no for day with me. I'm everything you want to be, nigga."
The nigga say, my last track, now your whole career."
So bro, it's been like crazy, but apparently, and like they do have like a lot of good songs together. Technician, which is the other one. They have a bunch of songs together. And then he quoted, he tweeted, he said, "Whenever you rap, people call you whack. Could never be me though." That's what Black Bone said.
That's what Black Bone said.
And if you know, every time you do song drop, there's always polarizing views. The women are on one side, the men are always on one side.
Yeah. There's always a question about lyrics, about why is this and why is that.
Yeah.
You know what they say, like, I think there was this comedian from Warri. It was like, if you crack joke, explain them. It means that your joke no hit.
Fair.
If you crack joke, explain that, it means that your joke no hit. So
fair.
You can feel like not doubting Odumodu's ability, right? But if they have you coming to explain your lyrics almost every interview, right? It can be one or two things. Either it's too complex for people to understand, or it might actually be mixing a lot of things there that people are, finding hard to really, especially when you are deemed a rapper, right?
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair,
but again, not doubting any of their abilities because they've both proven themselves. So that one is for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
What's it called? But no, so the beef is brewing.
Right.
And apparently, so the one thing that I would point back to, and we can keep it pushing, because I wanted to ask you some questions. Was the Modu tweeted, he said, so when Black Bone said enter studio and make a rap beef song or whatever. Sorry. Odumodu quoted his tweet and said, "You want to make it about studio? You want to make it about the studio? Nah, lie. We go meet again for streets. You know the level. This is not a rap beef. Nah, me and you for this world." Which signifies that it's more than rap. It's a personal. It's more a personal thing. Yeah. There's one an interview, and I don't know if I saved the interview, but there's an interview where, they ask Odumodu about Black, and he outrightly says he's a fool.
Wow.
Yeah, Odumodu doesn't.
No. Doesn't hide anything.
Yo, they're still going at it too. Like, I just open this thing and the first thing I see is, what?
Is that still tweet from them?
Yeah, bro. This shit is going, man. She's going up until today. That is crazy. All right, man. I'm trying to find this video. Sorry, I want to keep this pushing.
All right. Find the video.
Backyard Bats.
It's that good shit.
You know what it is to say that they are the best rapper in Nigeria? Stop joking. You are not the best rapper. MI is the best rapper. Vector is the best rapper. If you're the best rapper, you'd have won the best rap album of the year. You are not even nominated for best rap single. I'm not better than Fino as a rapper. See, look at his legacy. Olamide, Vector, MI, Mood 9, Ghost, Tech. So for me to come out and say I'm the best rapper, that means I have to be the best rapper. But if you are not, stop saying it. It's getting on my nerves, bro. You can get smacked in the face for that kind of shit. Because this is real business. Stop lying to the kids. You are the best this, you are the best. Nobody's even booking you for shows. Christmas, go check that. Did anybody book him for any show? It's all these friends that are calling him for shows, bro. Nobody's saying that you're a whack artist. You're an amazing artist, my brother. An amazing artist. But don't come and use your insecurities to come and close the door. This podcast that I'm doing is going to help him promote his album.
You guys are bastard. He's a bastard.
Watching and being
So that's the latest one I just dropped from an interview that I actually need to try and find the entire thing.
Wow.
This was just in passing. I was trying to. Apparently, he was playing a football match, scored a goal, substituted himself off to come back on Twitter.
No way.
I'm not joking, bro. I'm not joking.
It looks like Odumodu can be like a king of petty, bro.
No, Odumodu is king of petty. He was like, you guys have been taking me as a comedian. You guys forgot I'm wicked. You guys forgot that I'm wicked. All right, I think I'm close. But basically, right? And again, like we had mentioned, it's a personal beef.
Seems personal.
Yeah. You need to go on Twitter, and then AQ promoted
BLAQ Bone stuff.
AQ promoted his album that's dropping.
Okay. Yeah.
But Mood actually quoted him and said, "Guy, stop lying. Like you're not like MI is not your guy." Da 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 da.
Wow.
Da 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 da. What's crazy is MI hasn't said anything.
Let him not say anything. To be honest, you see the way that they just left them as like, okay, they are the big dogs. You don't want any situation where they will now start dragging down, and you now enter a situation where I used to respect you. I don't want that situation.
Somebody said, "Wait, Odumodu is a rapper." Odumodu quoted and said, "Even me say I tire."
Bro.
So he then said, "Person with a diss MI on top sci-fi where MI day. No worry, when I go enter music industry, people wicked." But like, okay, yeah, I found it.
Is BLAQ Bones testing you?
He's a fool. He's a fool. He's an idiot. One of those people that will come out and say, "Oh, your music is not good," behind closed doors. Once they see you face to face, they say, "Oh, your music is nice." But walls have ears. When his bosses, they call me, they try to give me shows. His closest friends are begging me for verses. Everybody that has come against the machine have lost.
Industry machine.
Bro. So
I forgot the girls they call me Pikulebe, whatever that means.
See the thing, yeah. See, okay. I think before we jump into it, my thing is firstly, hip hop, rap is not one way. There's so many ways to be.
It's not for sure.
So many ways to be a rapper.
Yeah.
There's so many. It's the reason why we made this. We've had this conversation on how we say people in New York rap different, people in ATL rap different. It's still
and there's the grime in London, right?
The drill and all of that.
The drill and the trap now.
It's all hip hop. I do think that they're both hip hop artists.
Yeah.
Right? Now, do I think that they're both rappers? Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I think Odumodu is a rapper. I also think he's an artist. The same way I think BLAQ Bones is a rapper, I also think BLAQ Bones is an artist.
But to play devil's advocate.
But okay, to play devil's advocate, which is my role, Odumodu can be seen as street hop.
What's
what I mean?
street hop?
Street hop is the same way. Like his stuff needs decoding.
Right.
A lot of
It
decoding.
has a lot of lambda
Yeah, it has-
in
yeah.
or Afrobeat.
Bruh, when he said I give her a lock and tokos, guy, only if you went
Yeah.
to boarding school,
That you know.
you know what tokos is.
I don't even know what that means, but yeah.
True.
So there's a lot of decoding.
Yeah.
And street hop in mainstream Africa, Nigeria,
Right.
will do better because people that are enjoying like Wizkid,
Yeah.
Zlatan,
Yeah.
there's a reason why they are street. There's a reason why the street loves them because they give them songs that when you drink, if you listen to their song and you drink, you know that sachet gin.
Yeah. Is it Godon or
Godon.
Yeah.
If you drink it and listen to their song, honestly, you conquer the day. You conquer the day. You conquer the
It's
day.
crazy.
So yeah, like Odumodu makes rap music for people that for IG baddies.
Interesting
Sorry,
take.
Black Bones makes rap music for IG baddies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his rap is a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more.
bit more-
Passage. There's euros. There's pounds and sterling. There's pounds sterling.
He's a
rap.
bit more pedicured.
Yeah.
He's a bit more pedicured. Yeah.
But
Don't kill me, man.
I think they're both great people. I think that it sucks that this is more than a personal rap beef, in my opinion. I wish it was just a rap beef where you think I'm better. They have, like I said, they have good songs together. Technician, I can't remember the other songs, but Technician comes to my head because that's one of the latest ones. They performed it together, so it sucks that it's the young OGs.
Yeah.
Because there's still a lot of, they're still bright, there's still like a promising future in front of both of them. In terms of the kind of music they're making and the kind of things that they're doing. Like, you cannot listen to this song that we just played, which is Who's Really Rapping, and say Black Bones can't rap. Like,
That's
you can't. Like, that's the dumb thing.
That's for sure.
Now the question is, who do you think will win in a hip hop beef, in a rap beef?
In a rap beef between the two.
I think it depends on the style of rap.
That-
No. Let me explain. No. Let me land.
It's beef. Beef no get style.
No. So because in the end, you have to drop a track. This track, right? So I think some styles hit different. Like
I think
penetrate. Does that make sense?
personally, I think if they had a rap beef, I think BLAQ is taking it, man.
I feel Odumodu BLAQ is taking it. The reason why
No,
I feel,
me is Black Bozo.
Oh, you think Black one? I think
it
Odumodu.
was funny. They won't have black in their name.
I think Odumodu. Yeah, exactly.
Beefing over the wrong things.
I think the reason why
That's
I want
what
to give
occurred
it
to
to Odumodu is because he's more petty.
Bro, what's it like, guy?
No. See, let me tell you.
You know what?
Don't forget that the reason for one of the main reasons for Kendrick Drake that moved, even though at initial stage that moved towards Kendrick's side, is because Kendrick to the core actually hates Drake.
Yes,
You get what I'm saying?
But
And he can be that petty. So that is where I'm driving from.
Yeah.
Now the person,
if the
you
rap,
know, say they say people they walk, but the devil they walk over time.
Fair.
Somebody that hates you is
Fair.
going to walk over time to bring you
But
down.
I've tried to play
Right.
what the rhyme scheme.
No, leave rhyme scheme.
For the
by the
BLAQ.
by the time he says it, it's just like when you're listening to the two raps, right?
I go
If you
fall
listen
down.
to-
Kill him.
but that's how he probably rhyme how
At the round bars.
how
with
they,
them.
how they will abuse
This is what I'm saying. The style of the rap is what's going to sell it. That's what I'm trying to say.
the style of the rap.
The reason
will
why-
sell it, but like you said, street hop,
Yeah.
right? Odumo can say something that people will be like, oh,
Fair,
the street
fair.
will carry more,
Fair.
right? They're not like us. Kendrick brought it to the street.
Fair.
Fair.
People will tell you, not like us is not a typical Kendrick track,
Right.
right?
So
It's not a typical-
Odumodu has to channel the
Regular-
different
yeah.
Odumodu.
He doesn't have to try because he's already a different type of rapper.
Right.
I'm just saying he just have to put some words in there that will turn people's heads. I need to go wow.
Fair,
This
fair.
guy, when it comes to
What-
when it comes to technical rap,
Yeah.
Black Bones is better.
I
When
think
it comes
so.
to technical rap,
What is
because
technical? Like typical rapping?
Guy like rhyme scheme,
actual
typical
rap.
rhyme
double
skill.
entendre.
They are all under hip hop.
Black Bones come
Yeah.
from a battlefield,
Yeah.
battle
Yeah.
style, kind of like, like he did the whole
you mean
Hennessy battle.
battle rapping?
Yeah,
You mean?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Battle
okay.
rapping,
Yeah.
having rhyme scheme, storytelling sort
Triple
of
entendre.
That is, that is
Doesn't that just make him
typical-
a better rapper?
No, not really, not to. Not
didn't
to
say
the,
artist.
No.
Not to the courts of public opinion.
Okay, now. Okay,
I didn't
now
say
you're-
artist.
Fair,
Not-
fair. But still, people that are their core fans can tell you different.
Do you know what I think
right
about
now,
this whole
Right
thing?
now,
Yeah.
today, they will regard this guy as a rapper. Future.
So the thing about Future.
They will regard him. See, that's what I'm saying. They will regard him as a rapper.
So the thing
right?
about Future is that technically
And
speaking,
the funny thing is he has the streets.
So, okay,
Future is a rapper. Like he raps.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
No, like
a lot of people that
Bone Down when he raps. Like the song is not even like anything crazy.
Is not in the same technicality. As
No.
Let's use
so,
this generation.
for example,
it's not in the same
they won't say
technicality
that
as
Future
J. Cole
is like
and
top 5 best rapper. No one's ever going to say that, right? But they'll recognize him as like a hit maker, right? And that's
no,
okay.
no, hit maker, and that's exactly that's where Odumodu falls in. I'm using this.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
Do we? Okay, sorry to cut you off, but do we then say that, like, for example, like, do we just say, okay, Odumodu BLAQ is a hip hop artist?
We can say that, and that's
he's
okay.
A hip-hop artist for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I think? Like, I think that, honestly speaking, this whole rap thing, right? I think there's a style to rap. Everybody knows what rap is when you hear it. Yeah. I think if you want to be called a rapper, I think you need to show that you can do the typical rap. Now, if you want to go and branch out, by all means, do that as well.
Yeah,
but you got to do the original first well.
Because, for
example, if you can do that. And then you can branch out, do little things here and there.
For example,
and that's why a lot of people have issues with Odumodu's style, because they've never seen him do the typical rap style.
Yes. And that's why I won't also knock him, because I feel like he might know that part. He might have it. If he doesn't show it, because if you look at Drake, singing has helped him a lot more than just rap. Right? Than just rap. And people will always bring that to the playbook and be like, oh, yeah, when it actually comes to the actual rap flow and all of that, he doesn't touch Kendrick and J. Cole.
But guess what? He can actually rap.
But guess what?
He can rap as well.
He can rap. But he decides to go the other route because he's getting everybody to listen to him. He's getting everybody. So now Odumo is also getting way more people to listen to him. He's streaming on multiple. He can feature more. He can feature on more artists' music. Than every So he has proven himself to be more versatile musician rather than trying to streamline to just rap.
Yeah,
that is why I think he's more like that.
I also think the rap game, the era for hardcore rap, like hardcore typical rap, I think that era is no longer with us.
No. I won't say that. It's just that,
at least not to the extent. Remember the
music has become too commercialized.
Exactly,
you are not making money, so you can't say the era is gone. Music has just become too commercialized, where you got to make money. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of underground artists that are spitting. Actually rapping.
What I'm saying is that, like, in the main, for example, back in from 2002 to about 2000 and go back a little bit more. Remember, like, go back to like Tupac.
You are going further than your age.
Hold on. Go back to Tupac, Biggie. Go back to like Jay-Z era, that whole Jay-Z T.I. era. That era then.
Right.
That was the number one, and it was rap, hardcore rap. Everybody knew this was rap. Now we have a lot of artists, which is good. I'm not complaining. It's just now it's a lot more. Let me try my own style. Back then they weren't doing it that much. Does that make sense? I feel like back then there was more like, I think if you want to be in the game, you have to do it the way we say it.
It's more of a learning curve, right?
Fair.
Hip hop started with people MCs rapping over break beats, right? And it's just, it follows that break beats, and they have to keep to
era.
and they have to keep to those rhyme schemes for them to be able to stay on beat and make it make sense, right?
Yeah.
And those break beats were gotten from DJs scratching off records, finding the part that makes it. So now people are making beats, and so everybody's learning. And there are different beats, there are different ways to flow to beats and stuff. Everybody is finding. It
doesn't have to be like the same
where
way.
Where their sweet spot is, basically, right? So the era you're talking about is
it's what started.
It's not coning down, it's funneling up.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. The
It's
original was even more like,
it's more narrowed down, it's more streamlined, but everybody's is creating, is learning.
At the end of the day, the bag is what's getting the bag.
Right now, the money is what is getting,
because
making the money.
in the last 2 years, obviously you can look at like just not looking at bank accounts, but just looking at who's on the road more, who's doing more shows. How the BLAQ is doing a bit more now. Not to say Black Bones isn't making any money. It's just we can't tell, but based on what we see on public perception.
Fair.
So I hope that we can get some songs for the support of it, because every time we have that going on, like again, like the Sarkodie And
that one did not last. They did not go back and forth much. This one, it looked like
Sarkodie was doing Big Boy. He was doing Big Boy
yeah,
to what's his name again? I forgot his name. The rapper that was going against Sarkodie. I remember when the guy started singing. We were like, wow, so this guy, you have time to enter studio.
Wasn't it? Is he not the guy that is in OBU?
Dremel.
It was Dremel. Yeah.
You see, that sucked that I can't remember his name. That's tell you how to put out music in a while. Although he has a good song on Miracle's album where they go back and forth a little bit. He has a nice go back. Yeah. So my other question for you is, saying that you're the best rapper in Nigeria,
right?
Is it a bad thing to say even though you're not the best rapper in Nigeria? Like people say they're the best at things and they're not necessarily the best. Like I don't think that's any.
Yeah, it's a personal.
Yeah, if you feel like you're the best, then that's you.
What do you mean you feel like you're the best? You can't feel like you're the best.
Nah, to be honest,
is it as a rapper or what? So if I come out and say I'm the best MC, like.
No, so the things that you can say it doesn't mean it's true.
Exactly. Right? What was also,
and that is what he's saying. And that is what he's saying.
Yeah, because you're saying it because you feel like you're the best.
No, because I think what's like to me the way I, especially with this type of, especially in the music industry, I think that the way to crown someone like a title like that is through the reigning OGs or the previous, like the OGs that are about to leave have to crown you. My humble opinion.
But we'll take it back to the whole situation that's going on with Black and Black.
Black on Black. Black on Black crime. Yeah, let's just cut that out.
That's crazy.
I will think that even if they don't give us like hit record, if they don't give us tracks, I think Black will give us a track. I think Black Bones will give us a track. I don't know that what will give us. Like it's not about that stuff. Like he means what he means when he says not for street to go jam. I do think that they can actually still give us a good creative content
back and forth.
Yes, because they're both content creators in their own lanes. Like when Black Bones,
the more he just comes to talk, they create the content.
No, he can't. But that's the content himself now.
That's the content.
This guy stopped himself out of football game to come and talk.
That's the content, bro. That's the content. Because when they said because someone said he came off the game to come and tweet, he quoted the person and said, "I get malaria."
Wow,
that's the content right there. And obviously, Black Bones is someone that creates content. So I want to see. I'm going back to Twitter because apparently there's an update. I didn't check today, but so MI had a listening party, and like I said, AQ wasn't there apparently. Black Bones wasn't there apparently. So are we alleging the fact that there might actually be snakes in MI's camp?
There could be, to be honest. Like with the way the industry is right now, it's hard to say there's no snakes anyway.
Because then MI has, like, it is me playing the devil's advocate. MI has a project coming out in a bit. There's a listening party. A few days after that, or a few days before, because I don't know when that happened.
Yeah,
AQ and Black Bones drop a track.
Right.
Yesterday or today, between yesterday and today, AQ announced he has a project coming.
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't too long ago too that MI was mentioning people in his camp, and he mentioned AQ.
How big is this camp?
Definitely not.
MI's camp is not that big, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely not.
Then how are you getting leaks in your small camp? Like,
it's not about leaks. It's more like just like loyalty. And these guys have done like all the ciphers together.
Yeah.
How do you have snakes in a small camp? That's crazy.
Yeah.
But my problem is you guys are not streaming Ice Prince's project. You guys are focusing on the wrong things.
The thing,
brother, what is this?
Ice Prince,
2011?
Ice Prince is not it, man. I used to love Ice Prince, bro.
I used to love it. I used to love it, man. The project is all right.
I'm so
It's all
interesting.
right
Come on
because-
now, bro. Get it out of here, bro. No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Nah, he did say on the project, his new project, that he's responsible for a lot of quotables in the industry, and fair, yes.
Yeah, fair. When we were like 14.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, he's one of those artists that, like, his first 2 albums will forever make him money. And
I
just
feel like, and this is not a
diss.
this is not a diss to Ice Prince, but I feel like Ice Prince needs to stop wearing Timbs when he's rapping. Like, you know Timberlands give you some kind of confidence.
You should wear it when he's performing.
Why you should wear palm slippers? So you know where you know where you are.
Stay down to earth, you know.
You know where you are. You're like in Nigeria. So the bars
Down to your roots. Down to your roots.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the energy. That's what I feel, man. But you finally listen to Fowles' project and
Fowles' project.
It's an amazing project, man.
It's an amazing project. And to cap it off, that story,
bro, that's my favorite track. Bro.
That's
my
story-
favorite track. That's my favorite track, man. That's my favorite track.
very detailed.
Yeah.
You are literally, that's a rapper.
Yeah.
That's an artist.
That's an artist.
that's a-
too.
That's a hip hop artist. Because he showed his range. Like when we are talking about, this person know the textbook of rap, and then the other person is trying to use the street to influence his own sound. He's doing both and more. He's adding more. He's adding more into his.
You need to give the project time though.
yeah.
You can't like enjoy like you know if this is an album, so I need to tell you.
He doesn't know how to listen to it. He was learning.
I explained it.
Yeah, he did.
No. So now I know.
Now you know. That's what I'm saying. Now he didn't know before.
I'm gonna give it 3 car rides, 3 1-hour car
Yeah,
rides.
yeah,
If I don't like it, then I try it.
That's a
That's
good
on you.
album. So there's some risky takes on there in terms of like experimental songs, like the Fawumi, the one with Oddity. It's not the Oddity, but like there's some very experimental tracks on there that I still quite enjoy.
Experimental.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Anything goes with the Mode BLAQ was really good too. I just
You know what's funny? That was my list. One of my least favorite.
that's
tracks.
one of your list favorite. The thing was there. The thing was there. It's
I feel like Odumodu features have to be Odumodu style, if that makes any sense.
You can't just put him on like a love song.
Yeah, like he's on Style Plus. Olufumi Reimagine. I'm like, this guy is harlot. This song has nothing to do with what you are saying, bro. So I wanted to pit some people against you. You tell me who you think will win in a rap beef, like a rap battle. So let's start with Fouls. So Fouls or Odumodu, who do you think will win?
Fouls and Odumodu.
Yeah, I don't need technicality.
Fouls. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Fouls and Labubu.
Fouls.
Jesus.
Fouls. Yeah.
Damn.
Fouls and Labubu.
Yeah.
Fouls and MI.
MI.
I was about to say.
MI.
All right. Let me go on down before I come back to MI. Fouls and Black Bones.
Fouls.
Shit.
Nah.
This guy had Fouls stacked really high.
Nah, I have Fouls stacked really high. He has proven it.
Okay.
He has all the technical abilities, man.
MI Ladipo.
MI and Ladipo, come on now. It's MI. It's MI. Ladipo
Emma is not
good.
fair. Emma is like
MI is not fair. Yeah, we can't. Let's remove MI and Vector VEC.
No.
Nah.
Are you saying Emma is the greatest
I will
Nigerian
remove
rapper?
MI and this guy, Mood 9.
Mood 9.
Because Mood 9 will say some things that you as better than this.
Yeah, no,
you don't know what they are saying about you.
Don't put Mood 9. No.
I will take out MI and Mood 9.
Yeah.
Fair. Because
Mood 9, don't put
if
Mood
you
9.
call Emma with anybody, I'm probably going to say Emma.
Don't put Mood 9. But I feel like anybody you call right now, if it's the rest of the people I'm thinking, they will get flawed by VEC.
VC?
Yeah. VEC, nah.
Again.
Bro, I'm telling you, VEC went with. Like,
No.
he tried to beef with MI. Both of them beef themselves. Now they are friends because when two lyrical giants are jamming heads, you don't have any other option than to respect the skill.
Have to stop
And that's
those.
what happened.
Yeah,
They
get
respected
the
each
fuck
other's
out of
skills
here.
and they had to squad. This is not a thing where it's like, one beats the other. No, they were actually good.
That's fair.
Is it just me in all these like rap beefs? We never get like a back and forth.
Nigeria is not technical enough to
even
fully do that.
even
We don't
like,
have enough money in our pockets.
We don't have enough.
Even
Yeah.
here, we don't get a good back and forth. Like for example, remember 2016?
Well, you're not getting from these people just now.
Drake
Kendrick
and
Drake.
no things
They
that
had
it
a
was
lot of back and forth between them. There was up to 8 tracks.
yeah, but
How back and forth?
yeah, but only one track.
No one. Yes, now if you do, you know how many Jay-Z and this guy went, but you remember only 8.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we should be getting.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like we
that's
should be
that
getting
one.
hits back because I mean, this is your pride on the
You're
line.
greedy.
No. I'm saying this is your pride on the line.
No.
Put in your best work.
But they've won it technically. In the streets, and they're keeping it going. So what else? do you
No.
want?
Okay, how do I explain this? I'm saying like, I think in a rap beef, right? I'm not like in most of these rap beefs, we like it ends up being one song that we remember the whole thing by, not like
That's the one you used to win.
No, hold on. That one song is like times 5 better than all the others.
Yes.
And I'm saying, why is that one always that much fun? Like, why can't we get like 3
Because that is the
ones
thing.
that are elite?
If you're fighting in a boxing match, right? If you're watching, or let's say you're watching a boxing match, is a match to 12 rounds, right?
Okay.
1 to 8 rounds. 1 to 8 rounds. There's equal back and forth, sort of, right? Or this person owned this round, this person owned the other round, this person owned the other round, and he came to the 9th round. It didn't go 12 rounds, but he came to the 9th round, and one person clearly dominated and even finished with a KO, uppercut KO. Tell me what you're seeing on the replay.
My issue is
No.
I
Tell me what you see on the replay.
I'm saying that if you had that in you, why didn't you?
No. It's not easy to start. Like, it's a game where it's like everybody, when you enter the game, the two artists, they are supposed to be giants, no?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be top of their game. How do you expect to floor this one? Because if you floor this one at the beginning, why are you top at all? It's almost like you bring MI and then you bring who was that guy that was dissing Odumodu BLAQ that day on that video? I don't remember his name. But like, you can't have like a Vector and MI type of battle and expect MI to knock him out like that guy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
no,
almost feel like, yeah, if you have to show why you're
I get you. I'm
and
just
then
saying,
in the end, whoever's technical ability, overpowers the other, then that just shows your edge in that battle. And it's easy as that.
No, but the thing is, I don't even think it's technical ability that's the issue. Like, that's what I'm saying. These rap beats, most of the time, the winner, the song, it's usually like, it's better production and a bit better lyrics. So, for example, look at us. It's better production.
Not better. No, I wouldn't say it's better lyrics.
No, better production and better shots. So, for example, let's go back to back. Remember that one? Right? That one, it was specific shots that we all knew will pain him.
Shout out to my boss, bitches, wife, and niggas.
Right? So, and then they're not like us. What's it called? Kendrick went out of his normal type of music to make sure he won it, or like it entered. Does that make sense? I'm just saying, like, I feel like rappers need to put their back into it more. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but they are.
I don't know, man.
Again,
It doesn't feel like
No, because you need to listen. Again, let me use fight as a reference.
Guys, we're gonna have to wrap up this conversation.
No, let me wrap this up.
Wait for talking like you your deep set.
No, let me.
I just want good music.
Let me
just want good music.
Let me wrap it up.
Can I get a couple of rap beat music, please?
Let me wrap it up with this, right? You said Kendrick went out of his whatever. I think when the rap is supposed to push you, or the battle, or whatever, even if it's just a camaraderie type of challenge, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to make you step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Now, you're trying to win. You have to break through your limits. Find something that will take you to win. You understand? Okay. If you're doing a street fight and you see that ordinary blow is not working, what do you do that time? Pick sand and pour in the person's face. Knock them out. People will say you pour them sand on their face. But the streets will say you won.
Yeah, a win is
anything
a win.
goes in the streets.
A win is a win.
A win is a win. So,
but yeah, man, good luck to the two of you. I know they did. All we want to see is music and content.
That's all we want to see.
Yo, quick question: have you guys heard about this Labubu thing?
Labubu dolls. It started at $20. Now you people are getting into insurance
in Nigeria. From the video that I saw it on was last night. This guy was talking about the Labubu. He said it was 260,000 naira
for a keychain.
And the thing is like this.
No, there's big ones now.
There's bigger Labubu.
There's life-size ones now. Like they've gone crazy. The owner went from nothing.
Yeah, because it's apparently been for almost a decade now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Labubu don't.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, the plush dolls.
Yeah, it's a very specific one. But hey, let this not be the next Chucky, because that doll is actually ugly. I don't go lie, that doll is actually ugly.
You've made a case. It's going to be a movie. There has to be a movie.
Yeah, there's going to be a movie about Labubu very soon.
Yeah.
But because I don't like Chucky up till now.
All the guy needs to do is constant. Like it's a money making stream. If the hype is high, hit up the owner. Let's make a movie about Labubu. Mm-hmm. He buys it to it, collects his bag. Make a movie.
Toy Man just need to use Labubu now.
Movies is stretch, yo, guys.
Nah, Toy Man just need to use a Labubu and make this
Bro,
shit.
do you see where these things are selling? They're auctioning this shit. Like,
bro, they're telling you this has gone from like $6, $26 to 260.
I understand.
When you auction
movies, crazy. I don't.
No, it's not impossible.
No, I didn't say that.
It doesn't have to be on. It doesn't have to be on cinema. It doesn't have to be in the cinema. Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, Apple TV.
Yeah. Okay, fair.
It doesn't need the cinema
like
run.
that, then fair.
Now, I mean, something that has zero value is being auctioned off at 300,000, 500,000, close to $1 million. Like, how? Labubu.
And now it's now to the point that they are actually limited edition ones.
I thought
There's now limited edition Labubus.
I thought we were in a
Can't believe
recession.
You know what's funny?
I'm wrong.
I passed this store, right?
Yeah.
Downtown Toronto. They were selling Labubus. But the way they said we were selling Labubus made me know that these people are not serious about their business. They just put paper
Put on door.
and put on the door and said Labubu sold here.
Now,
I'm like, if you're selling enough Labubu, you should have a poster.
Yeah.
A proper poster.
They're not locked in at all.
They're not locked
They're
in,
not
bro.
locked in.
They don't understand what's going on in the world, man.
No, they don't know what's going on.
But
Because
man, it's just how we can create demand and supply overnight over things that don't matter.
Crazy, man.
Over things that don't matter. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the 48-minute in.
they don't even know who is here. I think they are watching. The ones are watching. They know.
Welcome to the Backyard Bass Comedy Podcast. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I'm forever
Wait,
your humble
what?
and
We haven't done
gracious.
this?
Stay there now. We'll be yanning.
Episode
Well, I subbed in,
171.
so-
171.
You already know the vibes. We are back here. I'm here with my nerds and dares with friends. Vibes is to talk to him.
Yeah, signing in. It's a joke. He's signing in. Yeah.
We be here.
We be here. He's your man. You mean like AKA the free ego, AKA Triple E, the partition ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, your favorite concussionist. You know what has been popping?
Pop.
Find out will be a deadly day.
Don't know.
Man like the Kachi. Just joining us some time for a good conversation. Talk to him.
It's your boy Dikachi, aka Cashman, aka Dikachi like Versace, aka the other guy. That's me.
I love how you own that shit up, man.
Yeah.
Real quick before we go
gotta
anywhere,
do.
how's everybody's weekend been? How's your weekend been, you know?
Well, weekend has been late. I was chilling all day. Shout out to my boy Lucky. Boy
Yeah,
graduated.
graduated. You guys
engineer.
went out, right?
He has who?
You guys went out, right?
Yeah, we went out
Yeah, you
Friday
guys went
night.
out.
We went out Friday night.
Is that whose cologne was smelling the entire down floor?
Yeah, my
I
cousin
walked
told me that.
in
Yeah,
and I'm like, what is that? Like, who has that on? It's really
you know,
good.
for
though.
you to complain about someone's cologne smelling, that's big. No, your cologne is cologning.
No.
It's very colonial in this yard.
No.
You they cause I don't know. You spray like Shetos. You spray
Not in the
like
last,
Shetos,
not in the
bro.
last year. Not in the last like year and a half. I haven't
That's
had
what I'm
like
saying.
good
For you
cologne in a while.
to, it means you've toned down your distance for your senses, right? Because the cologne you used to spray before has it diminished your senses that you don't know what's happening.
You know, I got a complaint at work. Like, a manager was like, "Yo, your cologne,
Yeah.
like relax." No, he was
was
relax.
spraying, bro.
Like I know you smell nice, bro, but like I could smell you from around the corner.
Distracting. It can be distracting. So for you to smell it means you've reduced your distance for your senses to now go up and you're now hearing it. That's good.
I think I had too much money back then. That's what it was. Oh. No, I clearly because I was spraying the expensive cologne like it was like water.
How was your weekend?
How was yours?
As I've been called that, I forget things very easily, so I need to start writing shit down. No, Thursday I hosted an event at George Brown College. That was very.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah, that was
The one you
beautiful.
mentioned, yeah.
I had fun doing that. It was really nice to again be hired by the association at George Brown and come out there and host a graduation event for their black students. So that was really beautiful.
Dope.
Well, there's a friend of mine who plugged me with it. So shout out to her. I don't want to give her name now before people start like trying to find who she is. You know, come on, tap into my blessings. Let me first enjoy the blessings first. No, but big shout out to Mary, who put me on. And I think what was funny was so she's someone I've been trying to get out to come to one of my comedy shows.
Right.
And I'm finding out that the more ladies I meet in terms of just having conversations, I've heard people say who need this. I've heard people that say they need a week advance notice to get ready for stuff. So she's one of those people that she needs like time. So me, I'm always like 2 days before, like, hey, if you're not busy,
It's
I'm
hard.
doing this, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, she tried to come to a comedy show, and then when I was hosting the show, I now did like a couple of jokes just in between, just to kind of get things going. And then she was like, I finally come to a comedy show. I was like, on top of how many jokes? 2, 3 jokes? No.
You need a full-fledged ticket.
You need the full-fledged. I don't like it's full jokes. You know when like you just do once you hit them and they're laughing, you just move on to the next one. So you don't need to give them the entire context. But anyways, I did that on Thursday. Friday, I hosted a wedding. Very, very fun wedding. It's the third. So there's a group of friends.
Right.
This is the third person in that group.
Getting married.
That I'm doing at a wedding.
I'm gonna change you. We have not hit one.
I'm trying.
Please try.
I promise I'm trying.
Is it ready in our group? No, is it ready?
Is Rennie in that group? Okay,
It's,
true.
yeah, ready.
Yeah, he's in the group.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hitting the ground running.
That's it right there. That's it.
So based on where we are, Red is part of the group.
Yeah. Jeff.
No, Jeff is a part of the group. Jeff is part of the fucking group.
Now this group.
Another group.
Maybe a different one.
If you are waiting for Jeff,
I'm gonna wait for a minute.
That's crazy. But no, wedding was good. And then I went to go celebrate with Revy. Revy was DJing at Chubby's on Sunday. Did her thing. She killed it. I was glad to be. It was nice to be there.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't working, so I was just there, just chilling and having a good time. So yeah, that was fun. Shout out to Revy for inviting me out. That's my weekend, man. Oh, today I go to the office 30 minutes in. Now, for context, for those of you who don't know, it takes me about 2 hours to get to my office. I get to my office, 30 minutes in, power goes out.
Oh, so you could have just stayed home. Mezzo.
And then my boss comes, he's like, oh, update, we won't get power till midnight. Everybody leave.
Wow.
So I ended up working downtown.
Yeah.
I met up with my coworker, Ashley. We did some work because we have an event coming up over the weekend. So we had to get work done. But yeah, it was a waste of going to the office.
Shit.
Yeah. Did catch up about you?
Oh man. So the weekend was
your birthday?
I was gonna get to that. So
happy birthday, man. Shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, let's just do birthday shout outs. Chris Okawe's birthday. Chris Okawe's birthday. Shout out to you, man.
Someone else had a birthday that I don't remember. Yeah, they're not important.
Clearly. So like I think last Wednesday was my birthday. That was fun. Got to hang out with my sister. We just chilled, went downtown. Nothing too crazy. The real celebration is gonna be next week. Me and the boys are heading to where we're going to. Should I tell them? Yeah, I'll tell them. Why not? We're going to Halifax. Nothing too crazy. Light chill.
When are you so you live in Halifax on Sunday?
Yes. So where are you gonna be? Yes. Because you're always everywhere.
So your flight is on Sunday?
It's on Sunday morning, yes.
Fuck no. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing on Saturday?
Saturday, I'm working Saturday.
No, like you're going to Halifax on Sunday?
He's leaving on
Sunday
Sunday
morning.
To go to Halifax?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you get there. I said I want a half flight now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pull up. I'm in
to where?
Halifax on Saturday.
You mean next Saturday?
He message you.
This Saturday.
This Saturday now.
Bro, I said I'm flying Sunday morning.
It doesn't matter. He's saying
I'm
he's
going
there.
to
I'm going to
St. John's on Saturday.
Okay.
I'm in Halifax on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll you know what? We'll link up.
We'll link up. We outside.
We outside. In a different province.
You know what, guys? I'll borrow my cousin. Listen, post on the story. Post on the story.
Why not post it?
No. But either post on the story or send the group chat.
See you in the group chat. We outside Halifax, man.
We outside. But yeah, that was cool. And then what happened afterwards? Not much. And then I'm just working. I'm trying to rack up the money so I can pay for it.
Fair.
But yeah, we're good. Mentals are
This
good.
guy is in another circle. Yeah. So make the circle start to the marry. And then you're now driving to this.
I promise you.
We're
working on it, man.
Olympic ring.
Olympic ring.
Working on it, man.
Venn diagram.
Bro,
Yo, Loki, we have somebody that might be. You know what? Y'all didn't hear anything. Y'all didn't hear anything.
I'm gonna read a couple of Spotify comments. Shout out to everybody who keeps on commenting.
Shout out to you guys.
This is from Tukwasi. Over the Can I Get Closure episode. He goes, the intro of the pod made me smile. We all grew up listening to Lil Wayne, Wheezy F Baby, and the F is forever. Damn right, my brother. Yeah. Guys, this is from Rennie. That's the bare minimum fee. I know Rennie has to say something. Rennie was have to say something. You know what's funny? Rennie, you know where Rennie is actually intentional. You type a paragraph, space bar, enter, type another paragraph.
So you can read it well.
There's no issue.
So they tell you, nah, this is different from this one.
Don't miss my words.
Thought 1, thought 2, thought 3.
So Rennie goes, guys, with regard to the Drake-Kendrick beef, when it was McMill, Drake was doing everything Kendrick is doing now, which we both agreed on. We said that on the podcast as well. Yeah. Performed back-to-back in Philly, used his relationship with Nicki Minaj, etc. Now it's his turn. Everyone is feeling sorry for him. It's light skin. It's the light skin stuff, bro. It's the light skin stuff. You're always gonna feel bad for the light skin nigga. That politician is not a very good politician, if you ask me.
Jagmin.
He said, "Do not feel sorry for Drake or pick a side. These two will pass. Rick Ross is not big enough at the time. He went to Vancouver." And P.S. Kendrick does not give a shit. All right, fair. That's your fair take, man. All right. Did I approve this? Okay. Shit, this one just skipped. So I had to approve something. This is from Greg Shots about a week ago. He goes, fellas, this is based on the episode wasn't cancelled. This is the Sabrina episode. Fellas, what have we learned? Women will make the rules for men they don't like. That's all. Assalamualaikum. God bless you all.
Don't fall for the hezzy guys.
Actually, I will just take it from how Sabrina said it. The rules are there. Women make rules, right? But they enforce them for guys they don't like, and they will break them for the guys they like. So there's the rules there.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, there's the rules there.
Of course you can.
So I'll take
I got married.
It's funny how the post we posted, people have turned into a DJ versus MC's war.
Bro.
Not gonna get onto the DJs come for you.
No, the DJs are there submitting this. You know, the funny thing is it's truth.
Yeah,
I mean,
check the numbers.
There was no lie told.
The numbers are not lying. This is the thing where even if they weren't thinking about it, when they now look at it, be like, true. Yeah,
the numbers are numbering.
Oh shit, man. I wanted to start with this clip for you guys, man.
I have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is
Oh,
ain't
B
nothing
Simone.
wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. I get it. They work hard. I used to have a 9 to 5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard, you have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. My finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to HnM.
Yeah.
Like, I notice it in me now. Just nitpicking. And it's not even... I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah, I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but just my finances, like, ain't nothing wrong with it.
They say life comes at you fast, bro.
Hey, ain't no truer word, bro. Bro, from the clip I saw, you can hear in her voice that she was about to cry too.
Yeah. I'm sure she cried. This is just the clip we saw. I'm sure she cried.
Imagine you and your man are both looking at your bank account and like, damn, yo.
The thing
She
is,
got it mad. You don't got it mad.
first thing,
No, I'm saying like referencing the first.
Right.
video. I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to have a nice like 9 to 5 man that give you a local part of his paycheck maybe. I don't know.
I think at the end of the day, again, like people are going through shit, right? My thing has always been the internet is not your friend. They will remember. Like, it's funny how I saw the clip and I first I was like, isn't this the same person that said this?
I remember when she posted that. I remember.
Yeah,
it
so
was like
before I started feeling pity for her, I was like, but you said this. Like, you're the one who came out. So it's like, always remember like the things that we talk about, like, let me think that can come back and bite you in the ass, man. If you can get away with it, man, like, make your shit on lock. Like, entrepreneurship, like, I always used to tell people when people say, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur, I'm fine with my 9 to 5. Because at a certain point in life, if you work full time, work a number of years, you get pension. That is money guaranteed
Right.
to you for the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the entrepreneur thing, if you don't save up well, like I always used to tell people, like me as an entrepreneur, like as my side hustle when I was strictly an entrepreneur at the time, I'm like, I can't date someone who's an entrepreneur. Yeah. What?
Somebody gotta be solid.
Someone gotta be solid.
Someone gotta be solid.
Someone has to have home base.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like if you are a successful entrepreneur, you should have people working for you. That's a successful entrepreneur in my opinion. But like, I see what she's going through. People are going through shit. It just sucks that hers. I don't know why she approved this clip.
I don't know why she.
I think it's her podcast. No,
I don't think it's a
podcast. Or it's a podcast at least.
It's a podcast. She appeared on it.
If it's a podcast, she should be making money for the podcast.
Yeah. I feel like
maybe when it started.
I feel like the clips came out before she could. I feel like the clips came out before.
Maybe she forgot that she had said.
Yeah, she has forgot what she said. Bro, I probably after recording, because of the way she cried, they probably gave her some drinks.
I actually
and
remember
just had a good sleep. Because sometimes, sometimes when you have a good cry, I don't know if you've cried. Me, I've cried. Sometimes, bro, I've cried, bro.
What's crying?
You know you cried?
What's that?
Bro, I've cried.
You don't look like a person that can cry.
You will never know. But after you have a good cry, go through something home based like this. It's either after you eat proper food, drink or something,
breakfast?
You know that the next sleep, no, breakfast now. Breakfast is like, the next sleep is just going to hit because it's kind of like the stream of sadness has reduced a bit. You get me? She probably had that, and by the time she woke up, it's not something you cannot delete. She's broke now. You have to have money to take down clips from social media. Yeah, you have to have money. You see how Kanye was running up and down to take down Kim's sex tape.
You have money. You need money.
You have to have money to take down shit from the internet.
Kim's sex tape is still
it's still not completely gone.
I don't know how he thought he would do it. Like how?
I mean, the ones that you can easily search and you find it. People have it loaded. They just give you a moment and then boom.
Like I don't know how
drop
he
it
thought he
again.
could do it.
So she doesn't have what it takes to, bring it down.
No. So the thing is that like the video is 2 parts. The first part is I don't want to date a 9-to-5 guy, and it's like when I hear
that was an old clip.
No, it was an old clip. It was an old clip,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure she probably still holds that same thoughts now.
Nah, it would be different.
Life
will show you perspective. Life will show you right now.
From what I know about B Simone, I don't think it changed
much. It
much.
might not be solid, but it might be. I wouldn't mind that now. It will probably be like I wouldn't mind that now.
Changing your dating perception because of how much money is involved is crazy.
It's crazy work.
Because the thing is,
and they do it
again. Don't forget. Like she said, she's kind of used to something, right? It's just like how those people when they get a divorce, they be like, "You made me because I married you. You put me on this style of life. I have to maintain that."
Yeah,
those kind of thing, right? If she was dating somebody that wasn't that, she would want to maintain, or she was making that kind of money.
No, she wasn't dating anybody. Somebody. She's been looking for.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I added this one. So if it's either you're dating somebody and they were making that kind of money, you want to keep that life, or you're making that kind of money and you need somebody that has money that can keep up that life for you, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't find both, you get to a realization point when it's like, a steady $300 every weekend or every 2 weeks when paycheck hit is probably not that bad.
Speaking, because of the level of fame, because she's like actually famous. Like as soon as you played the clip, I knew it was her. Like, I know her voice. I was a Wild Now fan.
Fame doesn't translate to fortune.
No, of course. But the thing is that fame translates
she's a comedian.
She's a comedian.
She is a comedian. Yes,
I'm sure her biggest bag was when like these guys were popping a lot.
Wild Now, right?
Wild Now,
yeah.
She should get to writing the jokes then. Like,
I mean, maybe I guess.
Who won 50 every night?
but maybe nobody is taking like a lot of people are probably writing.
I mean,
their own
150
stuff.
every night. It's not like you're not shopping out of like you're
What's
shopping.
What's the shopping? What's the shopping place?
What's wrong with HnM?
Nothing at all.
I don't know what's wrong.
Nothing at all. But clearly she doesn't like it. Clearly she doesn't want to.
She wants
to be
Bloomingdale.
there.
Talk about
right?
Oh, Bloomingdale. That's what she. Bro, that's the first time I heard Bloomingdale.
Me too.
I'm like, go police her. We're just hearing Bloomingdale.
I don't even know what that is.
And they was Bloomingdale.
I don't know what that is.
The only blue I know is Blue Note. It's mad.
Bloomingdale's not in my mall. That's not in my local mall. Sorry.
It's probably an American thing.
Yeah, but like I just think it's interesting because like I remember when she became a millionaire, and I remember there was this one.
Wait, she was a millionaire at some point?
No. Okay, hold on. Let me explain the whole thing. Jeez. So the definition of a millionaire is either you have $1 million in your account or you are worth $1 million minimum. So for example, let's say you pay off your house or you have some investments worth $1 million. Yeah. So there was a time when her like she had a whole YouTube series, which was like road to being a millionaire. So she was selling some product. I don't know what the product was.
Right.
And she sold $1 million worth of it. And like that was like a big thing. This was during pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. So when I like the context I see with all that, I don't think she has changed her stance, and that's fine. Like I said before, you can never tell a woman to change what her standards are, never, because they won't listen to you. It's more just, I just think that it's interesting because now, like for example, that clip of her crying is out, right? I said, oh, okay, cool. Do you think like so? I don't think she's changed her mind. You guys,
It's a podcast actually.
Oh, is that right?
yeah, it's hers. Yeah,
I don't think she's broke, man.
no,
No, I don't think it's just.
I don't think
it's
she's
just the
broke,
shopping-
bro. I just think she's not like where she wants.
she's broke with the QUE. That's the one broke.
Broke.
Okay,
That's the one she is.
broke with French. Broke in French.
That's the one she is.
Yeah, she ain't broke, man. She gonna be fine,
She
man.
wants to go shopping, but she wants to shop in the other one. You know how when you go shopping, right?
Yeah.
You carry like 6 to something bags come out, right?
Yeah.
If she goes to Bloomingdale, maybe she'll come out with only one bag. And that's not her style.
That's not my style.
The only way
must
she
have
can
bags.
carry 6 to 7 bags or 8 bags is HnM.
Or
and she
Dollarama.
don't want that. Oh, no.
No, I mean,
She's bigger than Dollarama.
I mean, no. I would hope so. I don't know. I just think it's
Nah, she
interesting.
didn't
man.
mention anything else. She mentioned HnM from Bloomingdale to HnM.
But it's crazy
She's
because
got that money.
on 1st of June she did a little dump and said, "Little dump, my life is beautiful."
I think she's okay,
also,
man.
This
I
could
think
also
she's
be
okay.
marketing though.
Because her
If it's her
podcast is
podcast,
doing pretty okay
If
right
it's her
now.
podcast, now this is gonna get her clicks. So now this is the
Yeah,
this
could be,
is-
man, could be.
Bro, another road to getting $1 million. B Simone, I they see what you they do.
Speaking of like nitpicking and having money and stuff, right? I was having a conversation with a friend, and basically she was talking about. So I posed a scenario to her, like, if would you let your partner like commit a crime if he's down, like on his chips, right? Like if he's okay, he's in making bread as he used to, but like there's an opportunity for him to commit a crime.
He's like Yahoo.
I said a crime.
A crime.
We didn't say
It
which
could
kind.
be robbing the bank.
It could be robbing-
It could be kidnapping. It could be a crime. And he comes to you and he's trying to ask you like for help, whatever. Like let's assume that you mean that you're a criminal. Yeah, in the other world, you know the findings.
Yeah.
And he tells you, "Oh, I'm thinking about proposing to my girl." And she says, like, will she like what's her what would she like? Would she her being the girl?
Yeah.
Would she like would she appreciate that kind of like sort of gesture, if you will? And she goes, "Nah, like lock the fuck in, like, like why do you want to propose to me when you don't have your shit together?"
Yeah.
So my thing was like, what is like? Do you have to have it all figured out before you make the move with your partner?
You don't have to have it all figured out, but from what I understand, before they will not say I'm
Yes,
calling
coach.
for what this is coming from a coach's perspective. I can only give you the tactics and ways to do it. You go out and execute, right? So from what I've learned, right,
Yeah.
you don't have to have it all figured out, but
It seems
you
like-
have to show the plan and the blueprint, and it has to show a working kind of formula, a working formula.
But nothing is guaranteed.
No, nothing is guaranteed, but they want to see the works. They want to see that your ambition is 100%, right?
Okay.
Your ambition is there, the drive is there, you have a plan, you have a direction where you're going to, and if you're trying to, take it to the next level with her, you want to see where you're taking from her perspective, where you're taking us to. Right, where you're taking us to. I think that's where their own is from.
But like-
obviously, majority of them want that you have made it because they want the rock. They want the rock, or they want you to.
So nobody's settling for the little stuff anymore. And
No,
like,
little
No,
stuff.
they are. Just now it's
Some of them are, but they are not publishing it. The ones that are publishing are not settling.
that's crazy.
It's crazy.
easy thing.
They'll tell you they've given a chance to the people that have less, and they'll be taking for idiots. So now they're not taking. Why settle when you can?
And it's crazy because your argument will be like, "But I'm the different. I'm the one.
different.
I'm the one guy that you should take the
Yeah,
chance on."
trust me, bro.
No,
I got you.
I got you.
I think that if you have to convince her to stay with you when you're down, let it go. Now, not because she's a bad person. Remember, because the thing is that I think that everybody.
Hey, I just said that for the putting it back again.
Let me say it again. If you have to convince her to stay with you when you're down, then you should probably just let her go. And not because she's a bad person. It's simply because she doesn't like you enough. Or she doesn't love you enough. And when I say love you enough, I mean like there's a certain amount of love that's like, okay, you know what? I am willing to stay in the grind with you indefinitely. Hopefully it doesn't stay there.
Yeah. Again, that they are willing to say is because they are seeing for the ones that actually have the insight. Because a lot of people might not it goes both genders. A lot
Yeah,
of people might
of
not
course.
have the insight to see where the dream might take you or whatever, right? If you find the ones that are willing to stay with you through the struggle, it's because they are seeing what you're working on. It's not clicking right now, right? But there are those ones that no matter what you're working on, it's not clicking. Shit is not happening. Money is not dropping right now.
Right.
It's not dropping. So if they're not staying with you through that struggle, right, knowing that you're working on something, now that's
No. See, let me triple down. I'm talking about. Listen. This is the catchy stick. Who's that?
is a family. They'll shut this in.
Let me triple down. I'm saying, if you really want to be with the right person, you need to be with somebody who is willing to be in that ground with you indefinitely. Like, they are happy to stay where you are at right now forever, simply because they love you. Now, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing if they don't want to do it.
I don't think that
it just means that. Hold on. It just means that
It's a good take, but it's not
It's not a strong take.
no. Hold on.
yeah.
Here's what I'm going with this. What I'm saying is this, right? Now, there are different levels. So, for example, if you have a nice, stable 9-to-5, at that point, you might never be a millionaire or a billionaire, but you'll be comfortable. Find a girl who's comfortable being at that level forever, stay with her.
Even you think of what you said. Does that make sense?
It doesn't, no.
You're not going to stay there forever. You want to be promoted. You want to do.
Listen to what, no. The reason why I'm saying, if she's mentally okay with it, it means that you go up, you might come back down, but you turn upwards and you're fine. My point is that depending,
She loves you for who you are at that time.
exactly,
Right.
and she's not staying with you because she's hoping that you get better. She's staying with you because she loves you and she knows that she believes in you definitely. If you stay down for longer than she expected, she's okay with it because she's not like waiting for the next step, like for the next phase. Like, oh, he's grinding right now, one day he'll make it. No, it's, I love him, I want to be with him, and I'll go through life with him.
Sorry
together.
to say, I hear your take, but I don't think they exist.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot
I
of
don't
people
think they exist.
No.
Yeah.
See, listen, they do. You just have to. No. Hold on. You see, when it's time to dig for gold, it's not the first level. You dig multiple levels.
Kanye West.
That's why it's gold. You don't find gold at the first dig.
The guys, I hear you. I'm gonna let you finish.
No. Of course.
I'm gonna let you finish.
But bro,
you're cooking, but there's no salt and Maggi. There's no salt and Maggi. I get what you're saying.
As a
but
guy, all you have, what you need to do is get yourself to a level of comfortability where it's easier for girls to get into that mindset. Because, for example, if you're dead broke, it's very hard to find a girl that's going to be, it's okay being dead broke. But if you have a good career, you're not like rich, you're like, you have a good career,
I think
you're stable,
I think first
she's
is
comfortable
first, like,
being like a middle class, like, family, living like suburbs, find her and you're good. Because you're not, she's not waiting for you to become the next big thing.
I want to say though, that
I'm
don't
saying?
say suburbs or whatever. Just say whichever class you're on and you find the person.
I'm describing a comfortable scenario that
right.
most people will be okay with. So that's
Shout out
why
to Marucha, by the way. Congratulations on your grad.
yeah, congratulations,
Yeah,
you baby
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Damn. Now you can start taking me out.
It will.
taking us out.
Wait. Fight your own battle
Find your own.
separately.
You have
Fight your
gone-
battle separately.
Your birthday just passed. They take you out.
Fight your battle separately. Don't come and poop outside my Gary.
Talking classy.
She said clear seats, bro.
They didn't give you nosebleed. You got clear seats. Shit.
Bro.
She says she splurged on you.
And we saw a good game too, funny enough. It was actually good. They won like 8-1.
That's good.
Okay.
I hear you. Your take is real. I just don't know those people exist, man.
See, listen.
The last person I saw that, that had that kind of zeal, man. Damn, I ain't seen that kind of person again in a long time.
See, like
I've seen Sabrina
people-
said, they make rules for the guys they don't like. They break rules.
See.
Listen, though, if they like you enough, they will break the rule and they will stay. They will stay in that rut with
The
you.
one thing I do say though is like,
Yeah.
no broke man should really be dating.
Yeah.
Like you should be having some kind of income
Nah, for sure.
to
You know
be
what's
trying to
funny?
date.
You know what's funny? I used to be on your side, but now I disagree.
So broke men should date.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's levels to broke. There's levels.
No, when I'm saying broke, like broke.
If you're
broke.
poor,
Bro, let's not talk about B Simone's broke. We know.
Wait.
Wait,
what?
we're talking
that
about
B
you and I
Simone-
were talking about being poor, like being
Yeah.
poor, like
Poor.
Yeah.
Okay, then no. It's not fair. It's not fair.
There's levels to broke, but that doesn't mean you can't find love
That's-
if you
yeah,
work.
in
If
your-
you
in your
work
own
in your
range,
own
yeah.
range,
In your own range,
you can.
find
You
somebody.
can.
That's what the
I don't.
kids
I do think.
Don't go out to the 3-point line. Shoot some layups. You know.
What
Maybe
I
a
will
couple
say
of
though
free
is
throws.
if you shoot 3 points, don't I have a joke I'm working on where I'm like, don't think that you have poor mentality and that person has rich mentality and you need to graduate to rich mentality.
Yeah, don't graduate. Stay in your class. Stay in your class, you know? You have a couple of exams to get through, a couple of tests, midterms, you know?
Yeah, no, because I think that in this life, like, we're meant to at least have a partner. At least
of course.
once. You know, I think everybody deserves that. I don't think people should be alone. Being alone breeds some kind of bad energy sometimes, man. Like, if you can't handle it, like people that are not married still have people that they hook up with, sleep with, situationships and that, companionships. So you can find that at different levels. You just have to know that this is the level and comfortability that you are at and be okay with it.
And the reason why I agree with like broke man, like again, you don't have to be dead broke, but at least you need to have a source of income is because
but why?
You are having that's why I say it's because you understand? You are in there to once you have like a companion, you are trying to create a family. Whether you have
okay.
Right
So you're
now,
thinking that far ahead, yeah.
Right now, that's the family. Now, I want to believe that a lot of people, again, I'm not going to put a lot of people want to procreate, right? If they haven't already. Now, there's more people coming in the picture. There's dependents coming in the picture. So now you don't want to find a partner that is just okay with that. Like your partner is meant to both of you are meant to motivate each other, right? Both of you together are supposed to be thinking of a common goal forward, right? Yeah. Right. So now when that person is supposed to be like, oh, okay, I see where you are now. I resonate with you in this phase, right? I resonate. I can live with you in this phase, but yeah, we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna put the groundwork. I'm gonna keep growing. You're gonna keep growing, and we're gonna work towards the same goal. That is what I'm saying. Where it's like, okay, don't find somebody that wants to be completely, okay with where you're at right now. Yes, they will recognize where you are. They believe in you and all that, right? But you both are supposed to support each other to grow.
No, okay.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
Let me rephrase it. I was more talking about contentment.
You can't be too content. That's
no. Hold on. Contentment. So what it does. So contentment removes frustration from not being someone that you think you should be. Does that make sense? So for example,
okay.
For example, let's say you start a business. If you're content in the grind, right? You don't jump the gun. You're not thinking, oh, I should be a millionaire by now. I've been doing this, you are content in the grind. And then with that contentment, it will grow into something more. Yeah. But you need to have that first. And it's hard for you to be doing that and your partner is like, oh my God, like when is he gonna make it? When is he gonna make it? And it's like, it's hard. And I don't blame them because things are, listen, when it comes to the girls, man, I don't blame for them standards, I don't blame them at all. They've been through something happened, whatever. I get it. It's just that their level of contentment is higher than someone else's. So, for example, for them, maybe
some people are just purely insatiable.
No. Some people are like that.
Some people are purely
like
insatiable,
that, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, but my assumption is that the average girl right now is not what we see. It's not the bimbos we see on social media. They're regular girls who just want to be taken care of like long term. Like they're thinking, if I get pregnant tomorrow, can my man like take care of me, like be the head of my household? That's what I'm assuming. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
I do think that, again, I'm not going to speak for all men, but I do believe that I have to believe that at some point, like I know that finance is important, but I want to believe that love transcends finance. That's what I want to believe, because let me tell you why. My reasoning is because money comes, money goes. Yeah. You're not going to always have it. Again, like unless like you by stroke of luck, like you are.
Which is why you need the contentment. Because if you're content where you are, when it comes down, you're like, you know what? Hey, we went to Dubai. I guess we're going to Halifax. Yeah. I guess we're going downtown Toronto instead.
Hey, I haven't seen this place, Yeah.
Right? So and the thing about it is that I think a lot of guys need to hear this. Like, you do not have to spend money to keep a girl. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to like break the bank. If she's telling you I must get this. It's like, okay, if you can afford it, and you want to do it to that, that's fine. But do not mistake that for what love is. Love is I'm there with you because of you. Yeah. And wherever you are, we'll be together. If it means that we are, if this month we need to just sit down and eat popcorn and watch Netflix, we do it. Next month we go to Paris.
Whatever you go, that's
because I go online, right, and I see like posts where like this girl is in a Ferrari, her man got a Ferrari. I'm like, shit. Like,
must
obviously,
nice. Where you seeing that? I'm not seeing it.
I ain't seen that. No, on my feed.
I'm like, shit, that must be nice, exactly. And I'm like, okay, but like, if I'm dating somebody, obviously, I'm thinking, what are they seeing on their feed?
What are they seeing on their feed?
Is that what they want? You know what I'm saying? And someone's gonna be like, oh, don't assume. No, you have to assume that that's what they're looking at as well. And
those highlights are telling me otherwise, you know?
And we've, you know, again, it's just a very crazy world. I just hope that everybody finds their person, man. That is for them, because, man, it's hard out here. Some people can keep you around for a conversation or to just the talking stage, and when they're done with you, like, all right, nigga.
You don't know whose face you are in.
Yeah.
You don't know the person you are talking. Maybe you are in a particular phase and you don't know.
Yeah. And the reason I have this mentality and this thought is simply because of how I grew up. In the way our family grew up, we went, like, it went up, it went down.
Yeah.
Went up again, it went down. Like, it literally, like, I've seen how the family went up, down. I've seen us in this country spending like crazy, whatever. I've seen us down here. We're just everybody stay home. We'll eat Sunday dinner and we'll figure it out. Back up again. All within like a 5-year span. Right? So it's like, if you're not somebody who was content from the start, you will...
And I think
you enjoyed,
I feel like when you say
little.
I feel like when you say content, it's not like you don't want more. You can't
not complacent.
Not complacent.
Yeah, exactly.
Content.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with somebody, and that same thing came up, where the question they had posed to me, or I had posed initially, was like, what are things that are different between you now and you then? And one of the answers I came up with was, I'm in a place where I'm content.
Right.
As opposed to, like, back then, I wanted to just make everybody happy. Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, everybody, we gotta be good. Everything we're doing big.
Bam,
yeah.
Champagne.
Yeah. But I'm not complacent. It's the idea now. Idiot. But yeah, man, that's game for you guys, man. I mean, we didn't really answer the question whether the person should.
What was the question?
No, basically, like, should the person lock the fuck in, or, like, you know, do...
That's not the question.
Oh, if they're in a life of crime, lock in though. If you're in a life of crime, this doesn't apply to these people. Better go and lock in and do what you have to do.
Fair.
Good.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, because
if already entered the crime,
but it's also the idea of, like, okay, you start talking to a girl, right?
Yeah.
You're doing all right. She's kind of knows you're doing all right. But then she has a clock. And if it doesn't work for you within that clock, you know,
let her go.
Hey,
let her go.
Right people, wrong time.
Let her go. Because
right person,
you don't want to rush a guy into
wrong time.
Fair.
Right person, wrong time. Because I'm gonna tell you this.
Fair.
Whatever they are, again, I'm going to use this quote where they say guys hold the key to marriage and women hold the key to sex.
To sex kind of thing.
So if that guy is not ready for marriage, it's not working. It's not working.
Free game for girls.
It's not
the
working.
Same way as a guy, you want to get a woman that's content. As a girl, you cannot rush a man into marriage.
Yeah.
If he thinks in his mind, I have to pull this trigger right now because I know that I need to have this woman locked down. Yeah. Now, I don't know necessarily
the right person can get you in that mindset.
Exactly. So
but they are not literally pushing you towards that. But the right person can just get you in that mindset. So
no. Yeah. I'm not saying that a guy has to be like the after marriage. It's more like if you pose the question, hey, like, I really want to get married. Like, what's the timeline? And if he's like flaking a little bit, like, oh, like, I don't really know type of thing. And you've been together for, like, let's say 2.5 years or something. And you're like pushing, like, let's say you're like 30 plus. It might be time to, like, go forth. Like I don't know. Now, I'm not saying break up with them. Please don't take my advice. This is all just my opinion.
Your advice is very very delicate.
I just think you
As a
need
30
to.
plus nigga looking at you right now.
I just
Nigga,
think
you coming to us?
no. So this is the thing. I think that when it comes to marriage, right, girls need to empathize with us a bit more. Because this question now about the should he lock it or not? I don't think girls necessarily know the mentality that, like, the mental gymnastics that goes on in men's minds when marriage comes up. Because I think with girls, they grew up thinking marriage, wedding, my husband, my kids, right? And with guys, all we're hearing is bills, and more bills. So that's why when we say
what I love
money
about
right,
what I love about today's women,
Yeah.
women that I speak with, nobody wants to have more than 2-3 kids. Anybody has more than
bro, I'm telling you, these days it's like in my conversations, I'm the one that want to have more kids.
Yeah, okay. I love it. I love it. That back in the day when somebody said one 2 sets of twins and they want one last, I'm like, you are.
I want twins and I want triplets.
I don't want to do it. Did you guys also? I saw this story, and it goes, I and my siblings decided to jokingly take a DNA test on ourselves to see if we are our father's children. This didn't come as a serious topic. We just decided to do it. We are 4 in number, 2 guys, 2 ladies. I'm oldest, 31, and my youngest is 23. We are 4 in number, 2 guys and 2 ladies. I'm the oldest. Our father turned exactly 60 in May this year, and our mom is 57. We didn't take the DNA test because we suspected anything. We were just doing it for fun. Unfortunately, the results that came out showed that apart from our last, the girl who's 23 years old, none of us belong to our father.
Jesus. 3, not even.
Hold on.
You fuck around,
you find out.
We did the test again in another facility and had the same result. This isn't the time to break our father's heart and destroy our family. You give your father a stroke, but at 60. So we decided to keep the result to ourselves and pretend we're all our fathers. But we confronted our mother.
Fair.
And she said we shouldn't tell our father. She said the man who's our father is dead. He was the man she was seeing before she met our father.
That's a lie.
And
It's 3 of them.
No, seeing before, but then continues.
So she went back continuously 3 times.
And she was.
You know that conversation we had with he probably had better
Closure.
DNA. Oh, maybe for the he wanted closure for the 2. You know how you
closure,
better DNA. You know what? Closure. She cried and begged us not to tell our father anything. We don't want to hurt our dad, so we've kept this from him, but it breaks our heart. Especially mine to see that the man went through thick and thin to get us where we are today. I saw him struggle so much when I was growing up. I keep wondering why my mom would do such a terrible thing to him because he's a good man. Though we are keeping this from him, I've just been thinking so much and I don't know what to do. He loves us. He gave up his life and joy for us. I've been crying on his behalf and I don't know, but I suddenly just hate our mother. What should I do?
Yeah, take that to the grave. I'm sorry. He's 60. Take it to the grave.
60 years too late, man.
Take it to the grave.
Would you want to know?
It's not too late.
It's not too late?
At 60, don't at 60, don't tell me, please. Don't tell me.
At 60?
Do you know the worst? Do you know the
I'm
worst
good.
part?
No, I can't tell.
You are going to hope that for some reason he doesn't find out from anywhere, because do you know the most most heartbreaking thing that would happen?
Himself, yeah.
He finds out and knows that all his kids knew about it.
See, I'll take that risk.
I'll take that risk because when a man at 60, men are really trying to find out if it's their kid or not. At least I think anyway.
At that point, it's done. Like, I already put in the work.
Yeah, except
they
the
moved
guy
out.
who sued his kids because they were ugly.
Did they go find proof that person is really dead? Because that's the only thing I would use to be like, okay, Hinge, okay, the dad is dead. This is the only father we know right now.
But it doesn't matter if he's dead or not. That's irrelevant to me. I don't care about that. Me personally,
at 60, don't do it, man.
In my head, I am an accomplished father. I did, like, when I was proposing,
because think about
what
it,
I thought of doing, I did it.
You're not living with me anymore. You're probably on your own now. You're doing your thing.
I'm with my wife.
I'm with my wife. So now you want me to hate someone that I love? Nah.
It's the fact that.
So now I have to decide if I'm going to forgive her. And if I don't forgive her, I have to restart. I'm good.
It's the fact that from then on, from when you guys found out, like, the way you are living with your father is not your true selves anymore.
Well, you're not living with him anymore.
Well, you fucked around. You found out. These are the consequences.
Which is why you should not be putting your mind where you shouldn't be putting.
Yeah, we're trying to do a DNA test. Is crazy, man.
Maybe I should do it. No, I'm joking. I'm not doing that. No, I wasn't in a relationship.
I have a king complex.
Why do you have so many kids?
Why do I have so many kids? I have a king complex.
You have a what?
A king complex. I was like, you know, as black men, we always be like, what's up, king?
Okay.
I'm a king. I really think I'm a king.
So you need to have, do kings have a lot of kids?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You know that? That's how they court. They enlarge their territory. That's why.
What are their names?
You want all 12?
12 names. Go.
Right. This is where I usually get in trouble.
Why? Because you don't know all of them.
I know all of them, but like, all right, well, here we go. I'll label off for you. See, let's keep me honest. There's rock, roll, golden, powerful, rise, onyx, legendary, Zion, zillion, zen, and see, this is where how many?
You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2.
Why do you have so many kids?
Bro, there's a lot to unpack. First of all, why do the kids sound like Avengers? Avengers stones, man.
Infinity
Stones, bro.
Oh god, he's just collecting them all, bro.
Bro, the names. You know, let's say I don't know if factually that his last name is Cannon. Is his last name Cannon factually?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because people are here because it's like, okay, the twins Moroccan, Monroe, they one from Mariah, but there's the one Golden Cannon.
Golden Cannon.
Powerful Cannon. Rice Cannon. And then the one is Legendary Cannon. What are you doing to these kids? What are you doing to these kids?
I just try with the names, man. Oh my goodness, man.
Beautiful Cannon.
That's crazy.
He's basically just describing himself.
These are like adverbs, man. These are like adjectives, man. It's like what's going on?
Someone said he named it like it was, I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
There's no exactly. It just sounds so
at least
random.
open a baby book or something, bro. Like
That's
they have a lot of names.
crazy.
It was Brenda, Letitia, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn.
Yo, if I was the mom of the 2 kids that they forgot, I would take you to court, man.
Bro.
How do you I'm taking you to court, bro. How do you forget your kid's name? Are you saying we don't matter?
I think I even know the last 2. The last 2 might be, it's the girl on Selling Sunsets. No, you guys don't watch that show. Never mind. You guys don't watch that one.
No, Joe used to watch it.
I used to watch it, but I wouldn't know.
It's the new girl. The last, no, not the one, not the season, the one before.
I do want to say that people that are watching Love Island that come on here to complain about the same Love Island, I don't get it.
Also, by the way, you guys have to hop on that.
Love Island.
I'm telling you. See, listen.
I'm good. No.
Listen.
No. I'm good.
Listen.
I'm good.
You can never sell me on
I'm good.
I'm telling you,
I'm good.
If I put this thing in the background for you and you're listening, give it 10 minutes. You're locked in. I promise
I'm not locked
you.
in. I can have it in the background, but I can't lock in. Like I can't lock in.
All right, we'll see.
I can't lock in. Man was arrested for shooting his brother for calling him a vegan.
Those are fighting words right there, you.
Hey, I don't know. Like, you can't come in now.
How you gonna call me?
How you gonna call me vegan?
All that dog in you.
Oh god.
Before we get out of here, I do want to. Oh, apparently Japan has now more pets than children.
Who? Japan. Oh yeah, that's why they are doing this thing. Oh, by the way, they're offering actually package.
No, I know.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're doing because they need people to come and breed.
Are you going?
No, I don't. I considered it, but the only reason why I don't want to take their offer is that you're gonna be locked in there. Like you have to come there and stay.
Japan is nice.
Nah, I don't want to stay still. I don't want to like be like only there, right? Like I want to still go spend holidays but they want you to come stay and procreate and shit.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I want to go there, knock somebody up or some people up.
That's so people.
And I leave.
Come back, but like I want to get access.
You want to leave innocent black children?
I want to
there.
get access.
You won't be able to come back.
Yeah,
make Blasians and then dip. That's crazy.
By the way,
I'm gonna come visit.
50 Cent replaced Davido with a boogie with a hoodie.
A boogie with a hoodie.
Yeah.
See what I was saying? He's not gonna get African.
You don't trust you guys.
I was saying that he wasn't gonna get African. If he approached Burna Boy, I don't know if he did, but it wasn't gonna be an easy stuff, bro.
I do want to give Wizkid his flowers. He performed at the Hollywood Bowl over the weekend, and it was a beautiful thing to see.
I wish I can see clips, man.
There are clips on Twitter.
Promotions.
There are clips on X.
Okay, I'm gonna check that.
I just wanted to give him his flowers because I think for the first time in a long time he did what needed to be done for the show. Again, I don't care if he sold out or he didn't sell out. That was not my goal for the show. My goal was to see him do something that fitted the project. With the new project specifically, he did an orchestra style thing. And everybody was kind of seated. If you wanted to stand and dance, you stood up and danced. If you wanted to sit, you sat. You know, the stages were designed with flowers and roses. Like, they give it a fitting treatment.
Right.
And that's what I would love to see for the next tour. I don't think that
Canada is not paying for that.
No, but that's the thing. The thing is, and that's what I need to say. I need to say that the thing is, Live Nation allegedly is angry
at him.
Not at him, with a lot of the Nigerian events that are happening, because people are lying.
Yeah,
you are like, again, like, sorry that I'm saying this, but that's his money. That's money being lost.
Oh, okay.
Investors
in
this stuff.
So like,
this is promoters putting in there.
The show is good, but like, we need to just be honest with ourselves about the numbers that we can do and just do right. Or if we, again, there's nothing to say that, but the timing has to make sense.
Yeah.
You know,
I see what you're saying now. Sorry, I was
with the Davido show now. Again, I wish Davido well, but the show is too soon, happening too soon. Again, it's probably going to be the same thing, and we're just like burning these bridges that we are cultivating with these big people that want to take us to the global stage. Now, are they using us? To an extent, I say yes. You know what I'm saying? But what was I trying to say? Wizkid did it right with the Wizkid with the Hollywood Bowl. Give them a show, give them performance. Performed. I don't even think DJ Tunes performed with him for all the tracks because he wanted to make an intimate show. I think that Wizkid just needs to put the I'm a big stadium artist thing aside for a moment and just do intimate shows. Like, we've got 5,000, 6,000 capacity venues that he can put the price as much as he wants. He has the clientele for that. Like, I heard the Rose Bowl thing, Hollywood Bowl. Tickets were like 250, 300, and he filled the venue. If he does that for Toronto, there are people that like me that will buy and go. I'm not going. But they're the shorties that love that.
Or there are shorties that are going to pay. Or there are shorties that get their man to pay.
Yeah. So like me, like I said. But that is what I think Wizkid needs to do for the tour. And you see, like, again, like, I don't know what the name of the show was, but they didn't really give it a name.
It's just Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah. Hollywood. So that's why I think he needs to, because he performed, like, he did a Turn Me On medley, and then went into Come Closer. They have the same sort of like instrumental beats from
Break Me Down.
And no, then he did Slow Down.
Okay, so
he did Break Me Down separately. I think that was a separate one. Like, but then Million Blessings, the orchestra was beautiful. So like, that's what we need. That's what I think he needs to do. I can't tell him at the end of the day what he should do. But that's like, again, for the vibe he's going, which is the R&B style, you need to curate that more, be more intentional with it. And he didn't even do a lot of marketing per se for it. And he packed the venue. Allegedly, he sold out. And if that's true, congrats to him. But I would like to give him flowers because I know I personally have been speaking a lot on him. And I want to come on here and say when he does it right, I want to be able to say that he does it right at the same time. But yeah, that's that about.
But I think he promoted that one. I don't know. They just know they promote enough for Canada. I just don't know why, bro.
He just needs to do it right. Like, it's not about promoting. It's just doing it right. Like, doing it right. Like, no artist besides Burna right now can beat their chest to sell out Scotiabank. You guys Burna Boy has announced.
Rogers.
Scotiabank.
No.
It's Scotiabank.
Scotiabank,
yeah. 2 nights, Scotiabank. Again, December.
Okay.
Scotiabank. The show is in December, bro. Do the math. July, August, September, October, November.
Yes, time.
Almost at least 6 months.
Bad time.
Now, my only issue is we don't hear the album.
Yeah.
We don't hear the album. But again, that's his confidence. Like, there's time. There's enough time.
Leading towards it, so
there's enough time. And that's what people need to just look out for, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy feat to build, to fill up Scotiabank Arena. It's in Toronto, you know. Yeah, that's that about that, man.
Last thing before we dip. So I seen this clip. A man was caught spiking his female dates, their drinks with Viagra, to make sure they don't get bonus.
The girls don't get bonus.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
to make sure they're not trans.
Oh,
he gets it. He gets it.
I ain't mad at that.
Yo,
I ain't mad at that. Because what's out here?
He's doing reverse osmosis.
Yeah.
That's the Uno reverse.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even think that far.
Both of us can be getting out.
Yeah, there's a clip I saw recently, and I think she turned into a woman completely. So she took away her genitals and everything and kept it away from her man for like a long time.
They've been dating for like 3 years. I don't know if it's that one or like 2 years.
Something like that. And then
she did the surgery and all that.
Yeah. And like she came out clean and the guy lost his shit, man.
Yeah.
He lost his shit, man.
It was like, no wonder you were a bit too strong. You've always been too strong.
You've been the aggressor.
2 to 3 years, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear that, man. Like,
that's a tough one.
Dating isn't easy, man.
It's funny that like right under that, what I'm seeing is Foxy P's page. Like as soon as I saw from that one that I just mentioned, I saw Foxy P, and that reminded me of the term he used. He said he's out to look for feminine women. Feminine women. You can never emphasize that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. You know what? So I saw. I opened my IG to look for a post. I saw that allegedly that the beef between BLAQ and BLAQ.
Yeah.
It's allegedly over a woman.
Oh my God, no, man.
Oh, brother.
Allegedly,
of course.
Allegedly. Yeah.
I mean, wasn't Nicki Minaj and wasn't Drake and
he used
I'm joking. I know.
All right, man, I'm gonna play this last clip and we'll get out of here. Any plans for the weekend? You're going to Halifax.
I'm traveling. You're traveling as well.
I have a challenge this weekend.
A challenge? What's the challenge?
Like for us or just for you?
No, for myself. Someone is trying to get me to host a barbecue.
Where, here?
It's a church barbecue.
Like host it, like MC,
yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know which angle I'm coming from.
My guy did it. You can do it. You can do it.
I know I can do it, but I just don't know which. See, one thing about me is as soon as I touch the mic, it's different. I'm going, right? But I don't want to walk in without a plan, a guideline per se. Right?
You can ask them for like guidelines and stuff.
I don't ask, so they say make I give them example.
Okay, yeah.
Seriously, better. That's how my guy called me today. He said he was hosting a wedding. I had a live band. The live band refused to turn it off. Aye. He said the brides told him to tell the live band. I said, the bride is saying
turn it off.
You guys are
and
good.
The live band.
Ben was saying no.
Is it the father? Is it the bride's father that hired the band?
I have no idea. Then the bride went to tell the live band, you guys should stop. They said
he said no.
Whose wedding is this anyway?
Somebody hired those people. Maybe somebody's ex.
Maybe an ex was told you.
These days, ex are taking their vengeance a whole different level.
That's crazy, God. That's crazy, man. Putting Viagra in people's drinks. I was just thinking about that, man. That's a thing right now, man.
Just see natural reaction. Just see which side are you on?
Yeah.
Are you on the danglies? Oh, yeah.
But no, this weekend I will be in Halifax hosting. I will be in 2 cities with Tolani Badge, New Brunswick on Saturday at St. John's. So shout out to Rave by Echo, shout out to GDM Entertainment for bringing me out there. And then on Sunday I will be in Halifax for Sunset Beats Festival. It's a day party. It's a sick lineup. Tolani Badge is the headliner, and obviously I'll be kicking it with them, and it's gonna be fun. And then speaking of the BLAQ, tickets are on sale for the show Rave We Who, July 31st, happening at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. Tickets are on sale, so please get your tickets.
That one is still happening now.
We'll see that one's still happening. We'll see you there, man. We'll see you there. You mean a pro today?
Yeah, let me get that. Food where they sweet, go slow cook.
Sweet food with it, sweet, they slow cook.
Takes time.
With this sweet.
Takes time.
It's slow cook.
I just want to say my sister left me for a week and I burnt rice.
Tough.
My God, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I had one job. Is it white rice?
Yeah, white rice.
Oh my God, bro.
It went from white rice to brown rice real quick, man.
Real quick.
She became healthy real quick.
Super healthy.
Bro, burn the calories out of the rice.
All right, man.
Oh, it's crazy.
Has the woman already been arrested? Has the woman already here at the scene where a woman killed her husband because he stepped on the floor while she was mopping? Has the woman already been arrested?
Not yet. We're waiting for the floor to dry.
We're here at the scene where a woman killed her husband.
Don't get that. If you do not get that,
It's like, yeah, don't
if you
come
do not get that, you don't value your life. What was the cause of the murder? What was the cause of the manslaughter? It's because he stepped on the floor while he's doing mopping. So what's the situation now? The woman is still mopping.
Still mopping. She has to finish.
Go now. Have you heard about double homicide?
And he was a pokoli. 8 hours of the day, fear woman.
Fear woman.
The remaining rest of the day, fear woman.
Fear woman.
Or however you put it, cha-cha. Fear woman.
Just fear them. Just fear them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great episode. I don't know how we got this far. I didn't think we were going to get this far. I thought it was going to be a calm, cool, collected episode, but you already know when you'll be backyard bands. It's amazing. The conversation can take you anywhere. This has been episode 171.
Yeah.
If you've been here with us rocking all this time, we love you. You're an OG. God bless you. I want to, say go check out the episode with Benga. Very fun episode. Shout out to the
That
brother.
was too funny. Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Benga for coming through and killing it with us.
Benga and Vish.
And Vish, yeah. Vish, yeah. God bless you guys. We're going to see you at the next one. Until then, I go by the name Mr. Dre, and I'm forever your humble and gracious. Mina, please sign up for us.
Oh, yeah. Before I sign out, there's this guy I met at the game on Friday. Like, we finished the game. We tied. And the guy was like, backyard band. You're one of those guys, right? I like to think so. I'm like, bro, you guys, I'm like, bro, I appreciate you, man. I tried to remember his name. Kenneth, if it's not Kenneth, I'm very sorry. I did put a disclaimer that I might not remember, but if I remember, I'll shout you out.
Yeah.
But hey, big ups to you, shout out to you. Thank you for listening. And with that said, it's your man, Yamina, signing out from the podcast. Your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, what has been popping.
Let's get it popping.
The final will be a deadly day.
Don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tagachi, appreciate you coming through. I was going to give like a little tease, but I don't give a little tease in case the tease does not tease. Sign up for us, Tagachi.
It's your boy Dikachi, aka Cashman, aka Dikachi like Versace, aka the other guy. Glad to be back here again. Peace.
Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.